What's up, guys? McRaven the Miner here, playing some more FTB on the Team Raven server, and I've been a little busy. So we're gonna kind of review kind of what I've had going on, and pretty much go from there. Now, I haven't been recording much of this, mostly because it's extremely monotonous, but also because I'm not exactly sure what direction I'm going in. So there's a lot of kind of guess and check type deal. You know what I'm saying? But here's what I got so far. Last time, you saw I had kind of dirt outline of where everything was going to go, and then I decided I want to move where the center was going to be located, all that. Well, I actually went through and just slabbed everywhere where the farms will not be. Which left, of course, the actual farm areas beautifully outlined. And then I started going through, replacing some of them with the stone brick that, of course, the farm needs to be built on top of. Hey, no. And, I also put these chests on there to actually hold the resources that the farm will require. So, for example, all the farm blocks, everything like that, I'm going to toss them in this chest and then move on to the next one so I can get them all kind of equipped here. So, yeah. And, of course, this also marks the very center of each farm. So, this is going to be freaking awesome. We can point that out, right? I think we can all agree that this is going to be undeniably sweet. Right? That's going to be awesome with that full of farms. It's going to be incredible. So I've got these two farms here. Now, right now, I think the farms are out of dirt. I just kind of let it go and then die. And I'll show you why. I'll show you kind of what else I've been working on. As you can see, there's a squid glitching through the ceiling. I know you saw that. That's actually not what I was going to talk about, though. Let's head back down here. Oh, that hurt. So, last time we finished this up, we got the redstone engine pumping up the items. And I've actually got them inlaid into the ceiling a little bit. And here's what we're going to do. It's dark. I know it's really dark, and we need to get some glowstone to lighten this whole thing up. But I'm going to have it inlaid in the ceiling, the pipes inlaid in the ceiling, much like the power pipes are kind of inlaid into the wall. So I'm going to have it in a block and then some glass plates up front to kind of separate it and look freaking awesome. And I'm going to have all of the farms going straight up like this into the ceiling, and I'm going to collect them all and put them in right there in that hole. So obviously I'll use some iron pipes and everything to kind of direct traffic, collect it all and send it that way. And I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Now what I have here is just a scaffolding just to help me build and structure everything. Because, see, actually right here, exactly what I have in mind. So this one goes up and over. This one goes up and over. Iron pipe directs all this way, so it all comes in the same place. And I really need a way to go up over here. But we'll go this way. I will show you guys what I have up here, too. I was trying to really kind of make our current system a little more automated and efficient, so we'll take a look at that. This dirt here, that's just for scaffolding, so I can get a good point of view over here. Now, I don't actually remember if last time I showed you this or not. I don't remember where exactly I ended off. But I did kind of rework the way our engines were sitting over here. Now, these are our hobbyist steam engines, right? Not super efficient, but 1.6 Minecraft joules, or as I like to say, megajoules a piece. It's not bad. And all of the water is supplied by one aqueous accumulator. And you need power. Anyway, all of the water is supplied by just this guy. And then charcoal is actually, once this gets power again, is actually automatically supplied to these as well. And I have what now, an off switch here. Now they're powered on. Of course, if they had coal in them, which I actually think they might. Nope, they're all out. That's on. That's off. I think it's a pretty neat little setup. I made it a lot more compact than it was before. And, of course, fully automated as soon as I get power over here. Let's see. How to get back there. Now, I left all this really kind of raw and open and uncut. Just pretty much so I could show you guys around. I do intend to clean this up relatively soon, like probably after our first cut here, but I just want to show you guys what was going on, and I'm actually going to clear this out too. Okay, so from here Where to even begin? We'll probably begin at the beginning, right? Reading Rainbow style. Now, I just made this room here. And this is temporary because I know I'm going to need more room than this. But this is kind of what I have going on so far. The farms pipe up through there. All right, we talked about that. They actually come in down here. And we'll show you that. All right, everything comes in here. Down here. Into this chest. Okay? From this chest, they're actually, with this timer and transposer, I believe that's what this is called, into the pneumatic pipe, it'll hit the chest and it's pumped out. And it's pumped out across the top of these barrels that go all the way down. And that allows us to obviously stash everything right here. Smartly, I guess intelligently stash everything here without, you know, big loops and everything like that in here of Buildcraft pipes. I love these pneumatic pipes. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. And this is what we have so far. Now this is just from these farms running for a little bit before they ran out of dirt. Lots of wood, some sand, lots of saplings, lots of apples. Not bad. I just had like a direwolf moment right there. Not too bad, right? Pretty cool. Okay. Anyway, I love his videos. So here, all my logs are pumping in here. Now I have a transposer. I really hope I have the right name for that. Directly underneath, and that's powered in the back by another timer. And every once in a while, let's see, every 5 seconds, this will click and send the logs all the way down here. You can kind of see, if you look, they go all the way down there in the bank right. I'll show you where they're going. I told you guys, this is very rough right now. They bank right, and they come all the way over here, up, up, over, boom, in the hopper. They'll fill up the hopper will fill up the furnace will fill up the chest with charcoal. When I replace the transposer and timer, will fill up the engines. Damn, I completely forgot I actually need to replace that. I borrowed this transposer to put over there to test it out, and I never put it back. So I need to get that back in place. And as soon as I do that and bring the power line from there over to here to power this again, then we're golden. Then we've got charcoal for days. Automatic charcoal. Because this is powering that, which is powering this. Awesome. Free energy. Not really, because this actually, of course, requires other things as well. But what this will do is pretty much provide us a free way to get the biomass. Swing! That's the plan, at least. This is kind of our backup secondary power system. We want it to be hands-off, automatic, and relatively efficient. Enough to get us by. All right, we'll put it that way. So I guess what I need to do now is actually kind of patch that up. Make sure I replace that transposer. Finish up the glass here so we have a nice window. And kind of clean up this garbage mess, nasty looking thing that I have going on here. So I'm going to start working on that. And I'm also currently watching the Buffalo Sabres get whooped by the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm not very happy about it. And I think I've seen the worst officiating I've ever seen in my lifetime. And maybe I'm just being biased, but I really don't think I am. These guys are worse than the backup NFL referees earlier this season. So, not very happy about it, but I'm going to make myself happy by getting some more work done here. And then getting back up with you guys. So, I guess I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, well, I started getting that really cleaned up, and it's starting to come together pretty nicely. I'm not going to lie. Let's check it out real quick. So, I obviously kind of plugged up all the holes with some smooth stone. Obviously, it's still pretty messy, and I could definitely put a cover here and here, and I might, but for now, I like to see that it's actually working. I might see if I can figure out a way to maybe put a lamp or something to show that it's on. Well, I guess we can see it over here. I don't know. Part of me is totally against covering this up, but the other part of me is like, yeah, make it all concealed. So I'm not so sure yet, but now I did flip the engines on because I got all the power connected and the pneumatic tubes connected. I want to make sure it worked and that it was efficient enough to run itself. And look at that, we got stacks. We got a stack there. We got half a stack here almost. The hopper is staying nice and full. This is cruising, really cranking out the energy here. Let's look at that. I mean, it cooks those pretty quickly. Boom, there's a piece of charcoal. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Boom, there's a piece of charcoal. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And of course, that automatically pumps out of the chest back here every 5 seconds. Yep. Pretty much the same amount of time it takes to actually replace it, which is kind of cool. I think it's a perfect time setup. And over here, I did a little piston door. Just for fun, I guess. I don't know. I was derping around a little bit watching the hockey game. Figured I'd do this. And might do the same thing over here. It's kind of neat. I don't know. Messing around. Of course, I also closed off all of the gaps and everything to the other tubes and everything. I just want to keep this open as an access from there to here without having to walk all the way out and over. I think it's a good idea. Definitely need to still clean this up. Kind of forgot about all this. What a slacker. But you can see we're pumping out logs now. We're cruising. And now we're actually going to work on something a little different, because now it looks like our alternate power source is running beautifully. Right? Hands off. It's just running. Boom. If I put dirt in that farm, then those trees are getting cut down, making charcoal to run the farm. Right? Awesome. But, as I've said probably 6 million times by now, that is our alternate power source, our primary power source. Of course, we're going for biomass. And that's why I have all of these. Now, if you don't know what these are iron plates. These iron plates are made quite simply. I'll actually show you right here. In a rolling machine, 4 iron ingots in the little square right here will give you iron plates. And, of course, that needs power. And that's also running our pulverizer right now in our powered furnace. I've got more gold than I thought. Anyway, we're going to let that go. Actually, let's put this gold in here, too. Anyway, so these iron plates are used to create iron tanks, which are massive freaking tanks that can hold, well, liquids. And we're going to use it to hold biomass. Yep, biomass. And we're going to put it right here. Why right here? Well, a couple reasons. Reason number one, I have this rather empty space, which is pretty much because of our farm layout and everything like that. I think it would look nice here, and of course we could reflect it on this side as well. Now on this side, obviously going to do another tank. Don't know if it's going to be biomass or maybe a biofuel. Really not positive which ones that's going to look like here. But definitely here, biomass, doing it. So this is the middle. And now I myself have never made an iron tank before. Surprising, I know. But of course, some of my favorite Feed the Beast YouTubers, aka PC Wizard 67, uses these all the time, and they're awesome. They're absolutely incredible. So we're gonna get ready to do it here. Now I do have the webpage pulled up. I'm taking a look at that again real quick to make sure I give you guys the right information. But there are multiple possible dimensions here. Any height can be used, as long as it's at least, well, any height from 4 to 8 blocks tall can be used. But your actual width dimensions are 3x3, 5x5, 7x7, or 9x9. And I think we're going to go with the 7x7, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 7 blocks wide. Oh, that's freaking huge. That's really big. That's huge. Let's, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we do 5? Maybe? 7 by 7 by 5. My God. That is massive. I think we can get away with it. I don't know. I honestly have not calculated how many resources that would take at all. I could right now, but I don't feel like it. So, yeah, we're just going to try to build this thing. Let's, I'm not going to sit here and dig the whole thing out like that. But what we can do... Man, that... Can we look at it from back here? That's like way bigger than it sounded at first. Wow. That's freaking awesome. Okay. Anyway, I want it to be sticking out a couple blocks, but I really think only like a block, maybe two, maybe one, maybe one. I'm thinking one. We're actually going to pick it up a block too. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't freaking know. I really don't. Let's set up a little crafting table so I can kind of show you guys what we're up to here. Now, we need to do a framework in actual, what are they called? Iron tank wall blocks. There we go. Those are made like this. So one recipe grants you 4. So there's a stack right there. And now we can really kind of figure out how we want this to sit here. I think like this. If that sticks out 1, 2. Is 2 gonna look alright? Yeah, 2 looks sweet. That's happening. Okay. I don't have a way out. That's stupid. Alright, so those are our wall blocks. And we need to do the whole framework. Pretty much make a skeleton with that, at least. And then... Well, then we can move on to some other items here. And, but I'm going to get this in place first. And we're back. And I don't like it. Well... Let me rephrase that. Okay, so here it is. That is the 7 by 7 by 5 high. I like that. I like the shape, personally. What I don't like is how far it sticks out. I don't like that. I need to recess it 1 more block. And I will definitely do that. I'm actually going to do that right now. But I want to show you guys kind of what it looks like here. So hopefully you guys agree with me that this is not what we're going for. So yeah, we're going to take this whole skeleton thing and move it back 1. And that, I actually think that was exactly 1 stack of blocks. 1, 2, 3 and a half almost. Almost 3.5 stacks left. And I don't know if that's going to be enough. Maybe. We'll see. After I move this back. Much better. So... I was able to put it back another block, and that's what I was going for right there. That is it. So now I can actually patch this back together down here. Make it look beautiful. Sweet Mama Jackson, that is gorgeous. Alright, so let's see. Up next, we've got glass panes. Yep. If you haven't seen these before, it is quite excellent. Iron plates, making a little plus sign. And glass panes in the rest. And I think we're going to need more than that. So here we go. Let's do... Nope, I'm out. Alright. Now, these iron take gauges. Is that right? I think that's right. We'll figure it out. Since we do have the framework in the tank walls, we can do these any way we want. Like I could just do the whole thing on walls. We wouldn't be able to see in though. So I'm gonna do gauge like this. Oh wait, did I miss one? Hey, don't. Why? Oh, it's gonna give me a hard time. There we go. And up. Alright, so that's what that looks like. Now, we actually need a way to, of course, pump in and out of this. And I'm not going to put that on the front. I don't want it to be visible. It's tacky. It's tacky. We want it to look good. That's why I have the lever, the iron bars, and of course we've got these iron plates here. Very similar. Make a plus sign with these, but we do a lever in the middle, and then iron bars in the corners. Boom. Iron tank valve. So here's where I will be able to pump in and out of it. So that's why I have this little area here. And I'll do something nice. I'll spruce this up. Don't worry. But I can come right back in here. I have some rear access, which I think is pretty neat. And we are going to do a valve here and a valve here. One for input, one for output. You know what? Nope. I know for a fact I'm going to want those more than one block apart. So let's do that. Much better. Let's do this. Actually, you know what? I'm the king of indecision today. Let's do this. We have room for expansion. If we want to have other sources of input or output, now we have those available to us. And I also want to gauge back here, so I can see what it looks like from back here as well. And I'm going to take a block out here, and you'll see why. I think you'll see why. I hope you'll see why. Like I said, this is my first time putting one of these together, so I'm really excited. Alright, so now the back is fully enclosed. I can actually see that we have some fluid in there. The front, lots of glass. Now, if I put this here, become a tank. Do it. Are you a tank? You're not a tank. Why are you not a tank? Am I missing something? I'm missing something, right? What am I missing? I think I did everything right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7 by 7. Bias at least 4 high. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 internally. A total of 6 high. What am I doing wrong? Iron tank walls. Gauges. Maybe I wasn't being patient enough? I hope that was the case. I really, really hope that was the case. Let's do that there. Let's do... Become a tank now! I don't know why I keep hitting it with that. Be a tank! Be a tank! I found it! I found it! Oh, I found it. Oh, I was freaking out. I was like, I did it completely wrong. So I started digging around, and guess what? That was the issue, I think. Oh, yep. Yup. 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 Oh, check it out. It's a tank. It's a tank. It's a tank. I'm so happy. Now we have an iron tank. And that's, oh, jeez. 4,704,000? My lord. It's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. We're going to walk away a little bit just to see exactly how beautiful it is. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, picture that filled with lime green goodness. Ooh, ooh. Can't wait. I think that's kind of my next wow, I think that's kind of my next project. Is actually transferring the stuff out of here, the fermenter, into that down there. I'm gonna need a whole lot of piping. I just realized how far that really is. Oh Lord, why can I never just make it easy and put it like here? Oh man. Well, that I need a whole lot more resources because I need a ton more tin for more farms down here. I think I have enough right now for 2 more farms, and that's it. So yeah, I need a lot, like a lot. But we're gonna do it in stages. We still need to hook up the rest of the piping up here and everything like that. So I got a lot of work ahead of me, but I think we're doing really well. Obviously, this sucker's running extremely well. So now all of these are filled with charcoal. This is that's not full of wood. Are you still? Okay, it's still pumping in. You know what I think it is? This is moving super quickly now. Yep. And yep, this is filling up. Yeah, we're good. We're golden. I may need to pick up the other timer, but I think we're going to leave it like this and see how well that works. Of course, this is with all these running too, so yeah, I'm going to shut that off for now. Don't want to waste it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know I did. I know we didn't do much, you might think. Those of you who watch a lot of YouTube videos, much like I do, I watch a lot of Feed the Beast videos, and typically there's a whole lot of progression. A whole lot. Like, hey, here's a tank, and here's 12 of them, and here's all of them full of everything you could ever want. Yeah, come on. I'm being real. This is a video series of me playing Feed the Beast, and I enjoy doing it. I hope you enjoy watching it. Until next time, this is McRaven the Miner, signing out.